Liverpool signs young goalkeeper. Liverpool have given many youngsters opportunities so far this pre-season, including goalkeeper Harvey Davies, who is currently extending a new contract with the club. For those who follow first-team training and academia closely, Davies would not have been a foreign face when he was featured on the roster that travelled to Asia and Austria. The 18-year-old has been in high-level training regularly and has been drafted into 4 different squads by Jürgen Klopp in the past 2 seasons. His first minutes in the first team came against Crystal Palace in Singapore, and then he had another chance at Leipzig on Friday. "This is an incredibly proud moment and I will never forget it," the young goalkeeper said. Davies' composure stood out in both games and has now secured his future at Liverpool by signing a new contract with the club. He has been with Liverpool since his under-9 level and has been regularly promoted in the junior level. He took his place in the England under-19 team, which is the European champion this summer. The young goalkeeper will now serve Liverpool as the 4th baseman behind Alisson, Cowan Kelleher and Adrian. He will continue his development under the coaches of John Achterberg, Jack Robinson and Claudio Taffarel and will keep himself ready by playing for the under-23 team this season. Hot development in Antony on Liverpool's transfer list. Manchester United and Liverpool's transfer target Antony's manager was in England this week. Junior Pedrosa, the representative of the Ajax winger, is said to be in the northwest for talks about a potential transfer. Antony had a successful season in the Eredivisie last year under new Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag. He helped the Amsterdam side win the league title and scored 12 goals. The Brazilian player's name has long been associated with Old Trafford but has recently had an interest in Liverpool. However, the possible transfer never materialized because Ajax's demands could not be met. Ajax is currently waiting for a £68 million bid that no club has been able to meet. Manchester United are said to have made an offer for the player, but this offer fell short of the requested offer. United have reportedly submitted an offer of approximately £51 million. The latest news is that Pedrosa, one of the representatives of the star winger, is in Manchester. The player's personal terms are believed to have been discussed with the Red Devils. The player's representative will also meet with Liverpool after meeting with Manchester United. Liverpool are considering Antony to replace left wing Sadio Mane, but in a way it is seen as a future move. Because even though a new contract was signed with Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian player is getting older and it is believed that he should have a successor. With the transfer of Antony, Liverpool are planning to deal a big blow to Manchester United. Big blow from Liverpool to Barcelona. It is alleged that Barcelona's young target in the transfer, Endrick Felipe of Palmeiras, had secret talks with Liverpool. Endrick turned 16 on Thursday and qualified to sign his first professional contract at Palmeiras. But like many Brazilian candidates, a transfer to Europe is on the horizon. The Brazilian genius scored 170 goals in 172 youth matches for Palmeiras, and if he can maintain this amazing goal record for the first team, it looks like he will be transferred to Europe at a great price. The 16-year-old player has become the focus of attention of the best clubs in Europe such as Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid and Barcelona. Although he has never played top-level football, his contract includes a €60 million release clause that expires in 2025. Incoming reports say that European clubs want to make a transfer move when the young forward turns 18 in 2024. According to the reports in the Catalan media, the young man who is the target of Barcelona says that the English giant Liverpool is already in contact with Palmeiras behind the scenes and has secret talks with the Brazilian club. Although Liverpool has not yet fully opened to the Brazilian market, it should be reminded that a star like Firmino is already in sight. It is not yet clear whether Liverpool will have enough money to fund Endrick's transfer, but there is no doubt that the English club will do everything in its power to not miss out on the future Brazilian superstar. The young star may follow in the footsteps of his compatriot Gabriel Jesus, who moved to the Premier League and joined Manchester City from Palmeiras in 2016. Another separation in Liverpool is on the way. Blackburn Rovers are looking to sign Liverpool youngster Tyler Morton. Negotiations are ongoing between the two clubs. Morton is a Reds Academy product and one of the highest rated players. He did manage to make Jürgen Klopp's first-team roster, but he is not expected to take up much playing time over the next season. For this reason, the club, which wants the player to develop by playing, is warmly looking at the separation. Blackburn has also shown interest in Liverpool Academy products in the recent past. Harvey Elliott struggled to play for Leighton Clarkson and was later recalled by Liverpool before the season ended. Blackburn competes with Oxford United in the transfer of the midfielder. Head coach Carl Robinson has previously worked as a coach for the Liverpool youth team and sees Morton as a stable 18 player in his own team. Rovers, however, were quick to strike a deal in the next 24 hours and acted more aggressively. The 19-year-old is an exciting prospect and will strengthen an area of the team that needs reinforcement. Julian Ward may be about to discover the next Luis Diaz for Liverpool. Portugal has become a new market for Liverpool. The sunny European country has become a hotspot for Julian Ward and his scouting department in recent months, and the past 6 months have seen FSG invest heavily in two Liga numbers players. The arrival of Darwin Nunez and Luis Diaz has whetted the club's appetite, and with Liverpool's coaching staff and Ward having strong connections in the region, it wouldn't be a surprise to see the Reds re-enter the Portuguese market in the years to come, especially Nunez and Diaz fulfilling their exciting potential. If they bring. That's why Liverpool fans should keep a close eye on Portuguese football in the coming season, with many exciting players in the league and many stars with the potential to make their way to Anfield. Gabriel Veron, who is preparing to join one of the league's leading clubs, Porto, for €10 million or £8.5 million, could be a player to consider. The Brazilian player was released at the age of 17 when he was in Palmeiras, and it was stated that he could become one of the best players in the world, especially after his impressive performance at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup. Injuries have affected the winger's career, but despite being only 19 with Brazil's Palmeiras, his stats show that he could have an impressive career. Veron scored 8 goals and recorded 7 assists while playing in 49 league matches in 1978 minutes. This means that he still contributes an average of 0.68 goals every 90 minutes. The explosive and talented player can play anywhere in the forward zone. Veron has the perfect qualities of an offensive player in today's modern football, and on paper it looks like it was designed specifically for Jürgen Klopp's gegenpressing system. Veron will come to Porto now in anticipation of filling his void after Diaz's departure in January, and if he can fit into the team as well as the Colombian, within a few seasons Ward and the Liverpool coaching team could bring the next Diaz to the club. There may be another transfer from the Portuguese league if the club needs more reinforcements on offense.